Good morning and welcome to another edition of the program we call Colgate. Right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, we discuss each day with the front page of a different newspaper that they carry for the morning. And of course, we just want for tell you say today, wait now the 9th of January 2024. The time right now from we studio clock, or you could say salon time, now 14 minutes after the hour 10 o'clock. Well, this morning we expect for see Quetta and by Mahmoud and others them now court for sake of the alleged November 26 attempted failed coup. And same way, so inside the program today, we bring people inside, we can help we follow, analyze the different newspaper them we don't get inside the program this morning. So in the meantime, as you can, don't forget for like and share the program, and same way so make let other person know about waiting they go on right now. So we'll go straight and begin look at the first paper inside the program this morning, and the first paper we'll get inside the program this morning now the Provincial Times newspaper. The Provincial Times newspaper say failed coup, 27 phase court martial, and excavator accident claims Chinese life. He as well gets as former President KOROMA faces treason charges. JFK others vouch to clear his name. And then you get a Northeast Police Region ends sport meet. You as well get like wealth builders like super advertise. Government lash for failing to protect citizens. Minister Siba visit fatherland. You get the other paper. We now the Vindicator newspaper say Chinese medical team provides free medical services to prepare community and LRM staff. You as well get Sierra Leone signs solar street light agreement with China. You as well get Maxim Industries Sierra Leone Limited. Sierra Leone Limited spread bulky sales. The next paper on Daybreak, we see spreading tribal sentiments against Limba and Femne. Public cry for Joseph Sano's arrest. SYLVIA BLYDEN's unmasked hatred for ERNEST by KOROMA is sickening. And over Olofil sacking of 100-star Speaker Summon Clerk of Parliament. Super Adventist fraud. Bank of Sierra Leone fire clears orange money, and you as well get probe intensifies and suspects at large. Billions go missing at NRA. Africa 24, UBA gets Global Fashion Award. Pepel residents get free Chinese medical services, and Sierra Leoneans back in harness. C for the media. Audit report 2022 corruption Bohaha in Sierra Leone. And you as well get in a democracy, the individual enjoys not only the ultimate power but carries the ultimate responsibility, says Naman Cousins. And you as well get Forbes ranks Sierra Leone's third weakest currency globally, and the need for national unity and cohesion in Sierra Leone. The next one, Freedom Post, say the Ecowas air in Ibike's matter. You as well get super advertise is a fraudulent scheme regulator. Alright, the next one we'll get inside the program. Now, the open space, we say as government communication changes gear, Chernobyl brings a dynamic transformation. Thanks to Leon Rock Metal Group, Chinese medicals treat Pepel residents free of charge. You as well get ex-president ERNEST by KOROMA, the beginning of the end. Question. And then you as well get for their role on November 26, 27, military officers faces court martial tomorrow. Guardian Post, as leadership expresses hope, the silence of Honorable Mohamed Tunis, Ecowas speaker. You as well get the LG pardon and the very bad precedent. KOROMA has lost its new voice. Global Catholic Statistical Data 2023, Lincoln student calls for help. Court martial updates. This and other one and they inside the program for this morning. Well, now all of the people in this, we happen forget inside the program this morning, and we'll take a break, and then we come back for see if we get them done actually ready. But in the meantime, don't forget for like and share the program for we. For that we we're able to get more people, we will come and benefit from what you don't get. And in the meantime, one for as well, we recap or tell you again or remind you about the thing where we all be done to go for this BNTED. Say we don't actually receive the award. We now the silver medal from YouTube as a recognition award for where we don't pass 100,000 organic subscribers. That is to say, subscribers where we not pay nothing for at all. Now the subscriber themselves, now they willing, now they love the program, now they actually use the button for subscribe. Although yes, we self can encourage you for subscribe like we do so right now. If you not subscribe it, please consider for do so now. Thank you. So we actually not open yet, because we get a deal with Una where we strike, and some people say let me wait till this month done, then we open up. In other words, we the appeal say people and they we really need help where we can always do by tradition, and like December like this we can bless people them when Una directly can give for let we bless them. So this year Una still wait till this January done. So whilst we open this one for thank you to Papa God and to only one the way they be and one for support, well that include you. We as well they encourage you, say whatever you get when a small thing, please you can send them to RIA Western Union, RIA Western Union on MoneyGram, to Amina Bangura, the United States of America, Silver Spring, or you can as well Cash App, Zelam, or Apple Pay on a number where we can always post. But if you get interest for the number, you can still message me, we can do that for you. Thank you very much. No to Salon, now United States, and you will send whatever you get. Whatever you get, no little, okay? We go appreciate them so much. So this now waiting one for let you know, say the black box. For now, the black box you see, but this is the award. And just yesterday, we get email where they tell me say if you were a part of a family members want for participate or want for support me seriously, that is to say if you want a copy, not of this original one, no, the copy of this one, the only one way go able for do that at YouTube again, we get a code, we can request, say okay, we get this amount of people and we really want this award. And then we can actually go on and then discuss, waiting a talent. But for now, we not get an idea until we get for open up, because they say we get secret code inside here. When we open up, we will know how to go about that one day. But once we open up, then you can still make your request. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, the guests are not yet inside the program. So what we will do? We get several things that we don't see happen yesterday. We maybe Una can be the better one them for help we for analyzing things, and the while to the wait for we guests that we don't need to wait for them too long. Number one, Quetta and by Mahmoud and others and 10 other one them go in a court this morning. And secondly, we listened to one video yesterday from SYLVIA BLYDEN, where they talk about the deal, the secret deal between ERNEST by KOROMA and that of, Madabio. And of course, they try for clear some of the things them way in don't do, and it try for put things them in place for you understand or believe or trust them in all waiting it do. And of course, they also tell people them say in all on a way, just that again, a lot of things them way it go for go address. So what do you think about all of these things? And secondly, we still see say the APC party from the top membership really silent, really dormant. They say anything. That's another thing. Then we get the Ecowas Parliament, and the speaker when Mohamed Sidi Tunis, where of course now member of the Sierra Leone People's Party. We all be know the August 10 situation, waiting it been do now Ecowas Parliament so I can quickly and defend in party. Now the Ecowas Parliament, and talk about the PR system, and talk about several other things then we all don't see. But right now we get some we know say for now it's totally quiet. We not know or we not understand yet what really they happen with regards inside. But in the meantime, we will bring one of our guests to join me inside the program for let we come and address or analyze some of the things them we already talk about inside the program this morning, or where you don't hear it from the different newspaper them inside the program this morning. So no go no side. One more time for we continue for benefit from waiting exactly we they hear from the newspaper them, or from waiting we guess them they come and say to we this morning. So we get one of we guests we actually join me inside the program this morning. We go come and help we for analyze the issues them where the newspaper them don't carry this morning. And in him na Mahmoud Tim Kagbo in a Global South Development magazine correspondent we based na the UK and Finland. Same so na co-owner for one company within called LEONE live online newspaper. It is with me right now inside the program for let we begin for look at the issues. Then good morning, Mahmoud, and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning, and good morning, listeners.
Okay, all right. I don't know why, but I know they see your picture when you they actually make your statement. Let's just figure out within the problem to that. Why it's really is okay. Okay, Mahmoud, you go say something again, please.
Good morning, SYLVIA, and good morning, listeners.
Okay, this one unusual. I see you from the preview, but when you do talk, I know they see you at all.
Oh.
Okay, so once we still figure out or waiting at the problem to that, and let's just welcome you formally. And normally where we can get we get one traditional question where we can ask them because the program in name na Koreas. So the question now, who's them last way you actually eat Koreas, Mahmoud?
It's been a while. I got to be very honest. And when me late movie be there alive, then it's normal because before they make self, I go don't make them done before they go. But it's been a while since God taking life. Then it's been a while because before you remember, morning, so then I not get much for do with cool guys actually.
Okay. All right, that's a good one. But and before this term, we because that love the way you talk about your mommy, you know, and a very very passionate one. You know, before this term, who's source where you can like for it whenever your mommy they present colors to you in the morning.
Well, she was a very good cook. Let God sorry for outside day.
I mean.
Like any sauce we eat church, I go just like but I will go for the cassava leaf.
Oh yeah.
But I went cassava leaf, then before you remember the next one when they come up, I will say, oh, okay, let's just take this person leave. Then before you remember other thing back come out. So like I was just enjoying it actually.
Hey, good. You know, I see everything that you face right now. You really don't miss that particular system in the morning. But anyway, it's okay. Life they gone still. All right, so we actually expect another person who can join me inside the program this morning. For we go able for add to the discussion. Yeah, so we still wait for from the next guest we get inside the program this morning. Yeah, we will likely be Sirajan Owens Kamara inside the program. So, Mahmoud, let me go inside the thing. This is not the thing where we just don't see from a newspaper this morning. And I just project this newspaper, let people them actually see the newspaper we talk about inside the program this morning. And let me just see quickly. We did talk about the Ecowas speaker say it basically don't go quiet in all of the things there so they happen. And the paper what they talk about the Guardian Post. Yes, the Guardian Post newspaper say the silence of Honorable Mohamed Tunis. So when newspaper airline come up with this, what do you think about this particular issue, especially on the political issue right now inside the country, especially with regards to the Ecowas and Sierra Leone government and that of ANALYSE by KOROMA issue?
Basically, that it is based on the strategic position of Honorable Tunis, maybe the author they expect for let it come out. But the ECOWAS itself, it gets its own, organogram. They get the various way that they operate. There are times you will expect the speaker of ECOWAS for talk, but this is an organization. It gets its own organizational structure. You cannot just talk because you feel like talking or because this thing they happen in a country and you can just chip in like that. Until and unless you deem it fit. And these are some of the things we colleague journalists then need for them to understand. Before you even come up with short comment or short article, make sure you know the structures of ECOWAS first. Know their organogram and the manner in which they are operating. Certain things that they just call for head of state for making them to give out comment. Other things that they where you go expect the speaker, that's the administrative wing, where you go expect them to come up and talk. But at this level, where it's more about the president of ECOWAS. So that is why we expect the administrative wing for let them come up and talk without the authorization or the permission of the president of ECOWAS.
So now where you will say we get the president of Sierra Leone and then you get a speaker of parliament. At many countries that the president of Sierra Leone and they handle the administrative angle of or then the speaker will just get to do with the parliament or any other thing we go to parliament.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people then they say, okay, yes, that might be true because we've been seeing how Epotep defends the same way the issue of the census going to parliament to them, the issue of the other issues then we get for do with Sierra Leone, we see the defense we put in how he actually try for explain, for fix the government in a very, very better position.
But that was because an official complaint was made to the ECOWAS parliament. Unlike this, there is no official complaint as we speak. We will not get no confirmation of any official complaint either from the APC side, where then they protect the ERNEST by KOROMA, or on the part of the government for making an official complaint to the parliament of ECOWAS. So you don't expect the speaker for let it just come up and say things like that until he receive an official complaint. Then they sit down and discuss on what it will be in response. And mark you, this is the own country. So the tendency for make it is caught between. This is the own country, you cannot just jump like that. You go and make sure say whatever thing we say will be a well-balanced statement, we will be in the interest of the country. So you can't just maybe behind the scene, it will give some advices. But for come up,
Mahmoud, did you get me? Okay, so Mahmoud don't freeze, yeah. So we actually don't know why. If na call get or na the network, but it don't freeze for now. So continue for be part of the program. This na we are on YouTube and on Facebook. We talk the program na Kores and we talk to Mahmoud Team Cargo. We basically tell me about within the role of the ECOWAS Parliament and why the ECOWAS Speaker, as the Guardian Post, tease the public why the ECOWAS Speaker, silent in all of the issues them where they go on right now inside the country. But in the meantime, whilst we wait, let me go on the line and see if we get people away one for our voice. Whilst we wait for Mahmoud for coming inside again. And where can we go start? Please give me the yourself. Good morning. You did live now on Kores. Now Kores, you watch? Hello, caller?
Yes.
Yes, now Kores, the question I asked, I said, now Kores, you watch this morning?
Now Kores Adepan watch right now.
Alright, go ahead. What do you take on the issues that were in the newspaper they don't put up?
Really, me na Samba and I they call from Australia.
Okay, Samba, go ahead.
Okay, me the only thing we I want to talk, Mother Bio na in family are they sorry for. Mother Bio, the Bio family na a very, very nice family. As far as I know.
Whose paper where you link and so now to? Whose issue where you link the Bio family now to? Where we they talk about inside the program this morning?
No, what they talk, na Bio, Mother Bio na in behavior. In behavior will make the hate the name Bill, you know, and it's not fine. It's not fine. They give him brothers and sisters bad name. If Mother Bill come on power right now, believe it, that family they go they afraid because of their own life, you know. So now a very nice family, they don't get problem, you know.
Okay.
But it just don't can mess them up.
All right.
You know, that's not what I want for say.
Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. All right, so we want to stick to the issues then where we get inside the program this morning. You know, that's what they would do. The line open if in case you want for add the voice inside the program with regards of the issue. Then we still expect Mahmoud Team Cargo for can join me inside the program. You know, as a been done join we already. Not just that a lined up. And lined up, we not able to know why. We think that they reason to that, but we still expect say Mahmoud go reconnect again, and then we continue with the conversation. We start off with a very good conversation. We get for do it like an education for the role of the Ecowas Parliament, but actually no, they right now on the line with we. So let me see waiting we get from we young people them. We want for add them voice inside the program. In case you want for add the voice inside the program, the line open and please let us stick to this issue only when we get inside the program this morning. Only this issue. Now we advise you for stick with inside the program this morning. Yeah. So don't forget. This is a program called Yes on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Yeah, let's stick to the issue and discuss them thoroughly. This morning, Quetta and other one them were actually there in a court. So let me go on the line quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
How about this? Jibril from New Jersey.
Jibril, go ahead. You get the platform.
Yeah, I don't feel say anybody silence over this issue.
Okay.
Ecowas don't put out a release. They want ERNEST for go. They want all the cases then for drop.
So Jibril, wait till we basically talk. You see, ECOWAS Parliament different from the ECOWAS Commission. Now that's exactly Tim Bini try for point out just now. So now when they talk about the speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, in the newspaper they ask question about because we not hear anything about them. So Mahmoud been on the try for make we understand.
So you don't feel say this communicate and get something for do time even though you not talk.
Well, like now that we try for saying we get division of power or separation of powers. Where you get a commission, where you get president, like where you get Sierra Leone as a whole country, you get the president, and then you get the parliament, also you get the speaker, where you get for WISF now, so and the same thing. So waiting the government centrally they do different from waiting the parliament they do, although they all they work together at some point, but not in all cases.
So who that get weight? Why we do this communicating now?
So of course, yes, the president. Yes, what you do the president and get weight because now in the commission.
So if that man they get weight, I don't feel say the opinion of the speaker get for null or important, or all believe say this thing very important or not. As long as the person we get the weight, we carry the weight na ECOWAS. Don't give them 4 points here so concerning the ERNEST institution of Salon. I think say the president just get for go ahead and nobody know for take and say not just bulldoze the parliament.
All right. Lovely. Thank you very much, my brother. Okay, so
God bless you.
We actually don't get Mahmoud again. We don't join me inside the line. So we hold on to the calls then first for now. And then we go back to Mahmoud. We continue with the conversation. Mahmoud, I'll be actually the time for fill the gap. For let we not get, quiet moments. So we will get some views from people and then they may ask some questions the way I will use you in your own voice, for actually try for make lady understand that one day. So yes, we basically be talking why is the line go off. So you can continue from there, please.
People for try for tease the speaker for make a comment. So you cannot just talk like that. This is a well-structured organization, and in short situation, if the president of ECOWAS states they handle them, you cannot expect ECOWAS Parliament for cheap aid. And as of now, as we talk right now, we know there's no official complaint either from APC or from the government or from ECOWAS where they report to the Parliament. So it's like his hands are tied. And he also therefore take into cognizance and say this is not even country. Maybe behind the scene, he gets some things there where he do. But he cannot come out openly to say X, Y, Z at this point in time. But behind the scene, maybe they will ask them since they're in country, they seek consultation with them, they try to know exactly how for salvage the situation, making them go out of hands completely. So
Okay.
those are the things we go for they do behind the scene. But to come out when the thing they at presidential level, no, I don't think it's appropriate.
Okay, so let we go again to another paper quickly. This one we will take now the public, I'm sorry, Daybreak newspaper. It gets this big banner headline. We say, spreading tribal sentiment against Limba and Themne. Public cry for Joseph Sano's arrest. What do you make up of this?
It's difficult. I've been hearing about these condemnation against Joseph Sano, but I don't listen to the audio. And I even asked the person who shared that with me, say, make it go send me the audio, say you already don't delete them. So it's very difficult now for me to make any comment we as a professional where you look balanced. Because until and unless I listen to the audio, then I go able to know exactly whether it's tribalistic or whether the audio itself they end for divide the people of the country. But I'm yet to listen to it, and it will be unfair on the part of Joseph Sano or on the part of even the author for make a comment, say yes, the author is not right, or Joseph Sano is not right.
So I will ask you another question again. This again get for do with another personality again. You know, on this same paper, they basically talk about SYLVIA BLYDEN's unmasked etiquette for ERNEST by KOROMA is sickening.
Well, it depends on the interpretation of the author where he talk about hatred. There was a clean line drawn between hatred and stating the facts. This is very clear. If I get substantive evidence against any stakeholder in the country, say he or she is involved in things where they bring come disrepute to the development of the country, then if I flesh that out, that's not hatred. That is like calling for action. Because even constitutionally or as a patriot, this is incumbent upon you for make sure say anything where the face come confusion or where the face can put cast or where the face can
you watch the Facebook live of SYLVIA?
No, I listened to the audio, but I wasn't able to watch the Facebook live.
A lot of people not get issue with the thing we say about ERNEST, but they get issue that it talk about ERNEST by KOROMA and not talk about Madabio, because in the audio it talk say or in the video whatever that particular broadcast they talk say they come and talk about the deal, and deal gets two sides to them. So they ask a question and say no, if you just come and talk about ERNEST by KOROMA, not talk about Madabio, then it means you get something personal against ERNEST by KOROMA.
Well, I think the person will be there. Anybody will make sure to comment and all listen well.
Okay.
Because she started by saying there is an existing deal between the two. And then they say the president said, now Kailang talk say they get evidence or they get evidence say and it's by KOROMA thief. But they don't let her. He said that, but the president not tell me exactly what's in the amount of cash where it thief. So meaning it tells you exactly say the president himself is aiding and abetting wrong on that particular issue. Now that's him be the type for talk indirectly. But to say he just talk about ERNEST by KOROMA and talk about the president, I think the person is unfair on her own part. But what he talk gets for do with the current president with Sido, na the seat, and we for make sure say it correct all oddities or odd things then when they happen where get for affect development in the society, or where they threaten the peace and stability of the country. So if they talk about deal, I'm not a PR, go to me now in PR, I don't go, but in my own sense, if you talk about deal, it involves the two. Because if you get all these evidences and then you sit on there, you don't take no action, and you are the duly democratically elected president, and you take no action about it, then it's a deal. Because you sit on what if for no saying if for bring out to the public and charge to court and take action against this particular defaulter or alleged defaulter, you know do then you not get it means you not get a deal. Because you just don't go on and talk say it's ifo, but with the lefer, we don't agree to the lefer. You and would make this agreement. And I will no more itif or itif the country. And if you tip the country, how will I reach this particular conclusion? When I left from then will not tell me what you're saying, it's if. Is it right? So I think that's the deal she was trying to talk about.
And because of Sylvia feels say, you know, a lot of things then we get for do it's been Madabio and ERNEST. That is why at one point they asked that Madabio make a one, if Madabio make a one of your advisor go help us seriously.
Well, I don't get that from when I don't ever get anything like say if they ask say the Madabio make an advisor. But as a stakeholder,
No,
I think
well,
it's
this
genuine.
now not to me they tell you now. This now waiting I hear from Ion Sesef, not on this audio, but in one of the audios them where it do say if Madabio make him an advisor, he get a lot of things them where he go for help him with, because a lot of people in there around that way they for help him.
Yeah, well, maybe from an Ion point, if that is the case, then maybe from an Ion observation, he sees say the presidency they lack some vital information. So if in a better position, as you they tell me if that's where he go, if he in a better position for help him with short advices, maybe he go say if I be the one that is in this position to advise you, if I don't tell you X, Y, Z, say this is the way if I don't go in the interest of the country. I think also in the interest of, because we have don't witness on one or two occasions where at the sea where they talk about certain things and that even in the law, say the president sometimes is being ill-advised in the constitution. Some of the things that way they do are unconstitutional. I don't see that right all. Where they question that. So I think maybe if she's in a better position to give brilliant advices who will help the government, I think maybe that make you go make shorter comment. But not to target any person, because targeting anybody no will help, no will add any value in them, actually.
Okay.
But there is a misconception in Sierra Leone that whosoever is coming out to say the truth, as long as that truth they hurt the person in interest, then they take and say target in particular interest. But that is not the case. There is a clean line drawn between saying fact and the targeting an individual. When you target person, you don't get to say the fact. You always they expose things the way you know say they implicate the person. But when you state the fact, irrespective of whosoever the person be, you tell them the truth where they help in your life success. Not just you, but what they help them and then help the country where we put them in a better position where people will appreciate her. Say this is a better person. This is the issue about truth. It can be bitter, sometimes uncomfortable, but at the end, you self will laugh. Say it was good, I get this person as my advisor. That is why sycophancy and bootlicking not good for any president or any leader. Once you get those people around you, then you are bound to fail. That with the experience in the previous government, and that is what we are experiencing also here. Too much of praise single. People not determined for the truth.
So this particular side where you reach so talking about too much praise singer. Let me look, for example, in the early hours of Madabio, where ERNEST Baikoma just left. Remember, Sylvia served under ERNEST Baikoma as Minister of Social Welfare, right? And at that early time there, we see him come publicly, they talk about the good person way ERNEST Baikoma, mean way he be, and the kind of thing the way he do for rescue the country and all of them things. And so all of a sudden, you know, between you, I don't know if you observe that, but at around the same time where they be arrest them for say he been get, you know, one person picture and oath for they go explain that this person they arrest and put on a Pademba road or so of CID. After that day we get this kind of U-turn, you know, and begin to see, like me, I can consider for being say the unpredictable person. You know, you say they say something today, you're not able for know what they say tomorrow. But for me, and in my own personal opinion, I don't feel say me personally get anything because you know like this kind of person he like I say unpredictable and he always say things the way you not expect him for say, you know. But we see how he prays ERNEST Baikoma, and now we see the other part of him on the ERNEST Baikoma issue when I be former boss. What do you make of this?
Well, the issue about loyalty, to every loyalty there has to be a price.
Okay.
If I'm loyal to you, then you also you also must be loyal to me. It's two sides. At a time where you are down, where all man when they come closer to you and me they closer to you and they protect your image and try to project some of the things where you do when are good things. I also expect say if I'm down, you will come to me rescue. But I cannot be down and then you are silent and you are in a better position to say things.
You go to something, please throw light on that particular thing before we really understand.
Yeah, and you in a better position when you for don't come to me rescue, directly or indirectly, but you didn't. So automatically, you try to make me as if I'm a fool. And I'm not a fool. Being loyal doesn't necessarily mean say me a fool, man. You only allow me and accept me near you because you know of my ability, say I can do things that will help to improve your leadership. That's why you accept me. Otherwise, out of 6 to 7 million Sierra Leoneans, if I don't take any other one. But because you know I'm brilliant enough and I can deliver based on your own expectation, and I think you accept me. Equally so, we self accept you for make I come closer to you because I believe say at a very important time, if I'm down, you will come to me rescue. Just as we self they play you.
So in other words, you basically look for make and short. The try for tell we now say SYLVIA be don't day for Ernest by one thing. Now SYLVIA can be down at some point, and then Ernest by not stand by him. Is that the say?
That's exactly so.
So why you for me personal and public issue them together? Because if we talk about down and not down, about SYLVIA for example, say the way they down, that's not between here and as by Kumana personal. Why you for mix personal to that of the public issue where we all focus on right now?
Well, the issue is here. This is the issue. SYLVIA in defense on ERNEST prior to now, not even stop on public. He was also defending him personally, including his own family. Like me and him on so many issues we get him on. Because like plenty people know, say me that I adopted son. So when he was come over here and he not kill him. But I was constantly telling her that look, you let this person. That was why deliberately, I think when she was serving as the special assistant to ERNEST at Stephen State House. Because I knew exactly that this is a married widow they last.
Yeah, serving as a C to Ernest by Kuma, you know, means say na official. Whatever I mean they do, still na official thing there. But in this case, what me hearing from you today, we are very much interested on the fact that SYLVIA be don't stand for Ernest by Kuma, whatever the reason. But now, the time where SYLVIA be need them the most, when at the time where they get issue them, you know, when if they down, you know, Ernest by Kuma no stand by them. So now, from what already we see, you don't defend them, but you tell me they down, you don't defend me. So me self at the time this for let me self pay you back. So it's we see personal fights to come into national issues.
Yeah, well, that's what they tell you, say. SYLVIA and try to tell the world.
Okay.
Say, or listen here. Say SYLVIA in defense on the part of ERNEST, not to only on official issue. When SYLVIA was for ERNEST, whatever thing you say, even if you say anything, will get anything, that's a SYLVIA people know. If he did for you, if somebody still talk something very personal, whether you like public servant or not, she will rebut. It don't allow. That's a SYLVIA. But in life, it takes two to tango. If me don't do all this dirty work for you, I expect say if you miss a fall short, directly or indirectly, you will come to the rescue. But if you refuse, then after maybe you don't survive, you want me service back. No, I won't do it. And if they continue for hit me, because I'm reluctant to continue with that loyalty service before, and if they begin to send people and they hit me on that, then I come back and hit back. Like you, I get so many things where I know. When you say I know. So if you begin to send people there, and we sabi myself, we don't do it together. I know if you send Mr. X, I don't say that you send now. If you don't say you send Mr. Y, I don't say not to you send now. Because there is that better relationship between you and I. We understand each other. So if you want to continue that loyalty service and then I discontinue and you don't stop there, you begin to send people for attack me, and I know say these people are coming from you, then you go get what you sow. You go get the benefit of what you sow. So that's still the differences between SYLVIA and ERNEST now. When SYLVIA is for you, she can do whatever thing that is possible, humanly possible. But
so you just don't tell we say when SYLVIA there for you, but when somebody when you not there for you again, and then you want to send somebody and they don't send you. We find out something just as you dey talk, I'll take time for revisit my brain again and listen to myself again or listen to SYLVIA in absentia. You know, I find out say most of the language of SYLVIA against Ernest by Kuma, now the language right now of Madabio against Ernest by Kuma. Now you they send you poppy from Yanda for course. Now you they pay people them. Now you this is not the exact language of SYLVIA and not the exact language of Madabio right now. So in other words,
Well, maybe
Sylvia don't use several things them for expose, and it's by Kuma when I'm mad about the user now.
Well, maybe Madam Yoda now willing in Lana, sometimes they learn some of the things the way Sylvia they talk. And anybody will know Sylvia properly, she doesn't just talk like that. When Sylvia one gets at you, they make sure that it get out sufficient evidence. And from that evidence, that they in the beginning hit you. That's not the mommy when me sabi. Even from where a small way in the trade, you can always tell you say no, don't not try for demean somebody, talk about it badly. It will tell you it's a dangerous gimmick. Make sure you have evidences before you pursue. And it will tell you if you have opinion, it will tell you if you have no opinion, at least a few. But when she is ready to get at someone, it will make sure that he spend his money, he spend his own intelligence, and make sure that he gets all the facts before he begin to say this person is the service.
Interestingly, when he ready for you, even possibly when never greet you, they begin greet you. Because he ready for scatter around you.
Yeah.
I know, and that's why he actually gets limited time for sleep. You know, they sleep at all.
At all. And I think we also wait in that the same pattern. Like for long, you don't sleep for long. No. Because you get for say grab read. So you like reading, even when you get level the same with your time, you always spend about it. So you don't get that time for go so no. But she's with someone that's, it takes very, very small amount of sleep, and then it's business as usual for her.
All right, so this comment say, and I see that's why this guy supports. That's why this guy is supporting Sylvia. You call her mommy, so of course you defend Sylvia according to the comment.
No, that's not a mistake. I just like to be honest. That's not a mistake. Even if I not say that here, people know. So I'm not gonna be so like we always criticize
and
people.
I think that the right thing that whenever for avoid what they call conflict of interest, you first declare intention before ever you address issue.
Before you say, so if I don't say that now, other people go call you later and tell you, could I study so?
Yes.
This man has about this that. But one thing we're proud of him, even when we were in radio, like he hates somebody with a lie. You don't go lie. Even in your business, if you and him get any affair, you want me to tell her the truth. If you fail for telling her the truth, the next thing, you go get the bad.
So Mahmoud, I'm sure you're not the right person for Lay we talk about all of them things here. So especially when it gets to do with Sylvia, because of course you, according to you know Sylvia Bobo, in other words, you call her adopted mommy. So this Sylvia way me consider honestly, like I tell you in the beginning. Sometimes can come if waiting Sylvia talk, you want to go into that day, you go into her. But in the other way, it come back you back with another thing. I can always say, for example, Sylvia, Madabio and Fatima, for example. When Sylvia they hit Madabio, it used Fatima for cool down the situation. In other words, it always like when you say he can come publicly and defend several things there about all people the way he did for you. So when they for Fatima, they come out on all issues them defend Fatima. But in some cases then they hit Madabio back. So this kind of corny person I can normally put him, where he acts for predicts in steps.
Well, I think human beings are unpredictable generally. You cannot predict the actions of any individual. So that's your lobby, just put them aside. But on the area of, there is this bond between her and Fatima for a very long time. Maybe now people can know that. But this bond will only exist between him and Fatima.
People can know that, especially at the very first, when they reach that crossroad, where they can for do it, how you dance like this, how you dance like that, where they can hit up. Just after that hitting, then we can see a different tone.
Sure, yeah, but the issue is some conflict is bound to exist between two different people. Even in Peking, there can be conflict, but that doesn't mean saying at the end of the world. We not reconcile, understanding who say common sense broke out, and then the understanding flow. So once they don't reconcile, like after the reconciliation, I like to talk about the positive aspect of it. Though history no go make you forget about the negative aspect when they can cause pain. That you not go forget as well. But that you go expect themselves. I'll tell you initially, say when Sylvia is for you, she's always for you. After that, when they don't drop up that issue, they continue. But on the part of that doesn't necessarily mean say Sylvia will equally continue for defend President Madabio or Madabio if Madabio they do wrong. No, that's not the Sylvia I used to know. What he will do, he will tell them exactly, say this is my mind, or this based on the law, now X, Y, Z. And she will continue to do that. That don't mean say if Fatima do anything we correct, Sylvia will come up and talk about. Or if Fatima do anything now, we're not correct.
You basically the talk say it will stand up for tell Madabio the truth, you know, based on what he see, you know, will cover that. But I'll take you again a bit, you know, so the issue between he and ERNEST by KOROMA, yeah. At some point, Sylvia be don't stand for and don't defend ERNEST by KOROMA on all angles. In other words, whether ERNEST by KOROMA be the do wrong or do them thing, and they Sylvia never come to the public and say. The only time we hear is Sylvia talk thing about ERNEST by KOROMA and the first clash that the way ERNEST by KOROMA get. Now the time where he get ERNEST by KOROMA on, yeah. Where he get on, and then he and his bike might get issue. After that, then we can see they come together one way or the other, begin work and other things, and to this particular. He always defend and his bike take to the point to side and his bike less power. So now, you know, in waiting we see if he don't always defend Anes by Kuma, whether Anes by Kuma in a messy situation or not, he always don't stand by him. But only because Anes by Kuma failed for stand by him, now he come and tell me the nonsense part of Anes by Kuma, then Sylvia is another part of the problem.
Well, the issue is, I'm telling you, when she's with you through thick and thick. And I continue to tell you, say loyalty, not two sides. During the days the way they say she was defending Anes by Kuma, yes, it was not true. When maybe they come up and criticize Anes by Kuma, like, it's not so possible to go dictate for you what you do. All man knows say, oh no, this that Sylvia begin this that. They go call me, no, come on, boy, you know, go ever tell you say what they go just tell you say, when we write, instead of come and defend. That's what she was doing. So, but when I can look at this time of my begin class, no, I know they continue. I did not left out. But me do not say I don't register me own dissatisfaction over a specific thing when ERNEST do, we not right. But even if in Canada will try for, I know she has the ability to try for continue and make her fine. I know they continue again.
So now this will tell you say, Mahmoud, I think you now don't point out the same thing. Yeah, you be the point some things them for by Kuma, we not good. Sylvia they come inside and try for make them very nicely for let the public see say what you write, you know, correct and what you say, or in other words, for make, or if you not to follow make them correct, for let it look like for say yes, you know, you get the power for able for make a dust your own issue where you talk about, which it will not the succeed for do, yeah. But what I say now, if now they don't do all of them things and they don't disguise. You don't make we salute people and see Anes by Kuma as that kind of angel. And now a one for make we all see Anes by Kuma as that kind of devil. Then Sylvia is not part of the problem. You agree because you yourself don't be part of that because you yourself don't hear that day. Or you don't see the kind of confrontation between you Sylvia any as much as na be your mama or na your mama.
The issue is like Sylvia was doing her on her own. Whether it's try for paint Anes by Kuma as a routine and call as a good somebody this that. It's very rare for make a deal with them and then expect them to come out in the public and criticize them. That's now Sylvia, she was serving her government. So for any Sierra Leonean team up to a level where you go feel say Sylvia in writings confuse them, you're not able to see again Anes by KOROMA in your own negative part. I think that's the person not doing research well. When maybe no say I was doing my own job. Even when I have your money. When it comes for challenge, and I continue for doing my job.
Okay, but so now, before this time, when I be ask you a question about this Sylvia issue, especially with the Gagas audio, you say if people think about certain things, them about Sylvia, like what you say, what you not say, you know, or how you talk about Anes and not talk about Madabio, then at the service. Yeah, now you did simply tell salon people and say when Sylvia talk, you get for do proper research. And a lot of people they don't listen them, they don't analyze them, and then say they not trust what he say. But you say no, they need be, if he come out and say anything, that means they get the evidence. So the question where people be they ask you where I think that the right thing is to put to you now. You aware of any of the evidence where Sylvia gets?
Of course.
So now you set in the position now for making salon people them know who that the witch or wicked Anes by Kuma be. What's not some of the evidence then?
it go look funny for make us state them now in media.
At this time, a lot of Sierra Leoneans them want to know why then they persecute Ernest by KOROMA. Is it that kind of good person or the bad person we don't know? So help people for get away with that.
The issue is right now it is facing the law. And I don't go want if you like say na me help for them make let it drown. And I want to wait until we get the outcome of this particular trial. From that, and then we can continue. But it's very easy for let people know. They can just reference, go through Google, and then look on the write-ups, like on SYLVIA.com.
On SYLVIA Live? That's not your right now, not your right talk them.
With evidences on that and on voting and voting and me on
so
position.
So this thing when you talk about so Mahmoud, it didn't at the public already. You don't write them before the court case comes. So please let me understand. Sierra Live, yes, we can go there after the program, but for now inside the program, waiting at some things, you don't get anything for do the court case. It didn't at public already. Anything within a public, not to the way you tamper with waiting the court to say right now.
Again, I will continue to tell you the same thing.
Okay.
In as much as it's facing trial, I'm not going to say anything for now. One thing I will able to tell you, now him I don't state so clearly.
So help me now let I get this thing done, yeah? You say Sierra Live, yeah? Waiting at with the exact word what I search for. Sierra Live what?
SierraLeoneLive.com.
SierraLeoneLive.com.
SierraLeoneLive1word.com.
Okay.
www.
SierraLeoneLive.com. Just get this one is not okay. I'll go to the computer instead and I'll see what I can get. Please don't waiting. I really want to forget this thing because Salon people need for know. We always tell you na say the way our politicians and like inside the country right now, we need for clean them. We need for make them know say we are aware of what they happen. So if politicians they pretend as if it's good, then which of course is rotten, then we need for know as Sierra Leonean. So now that make actually they try for find out waiting we don't know at all. Okay, let's see if this can come up something with me. Yes, Sierra Leone Live. So at the inside the page now, waiting at the look for. Again, I get provision for research. Not just project them as they go along. Let people them they see them as well, Mahmoud. Yeah, let people them see exactly what they say. So now me the search, you just tell me what you be alright before, and me the search. This not going to do anything with you or interfering with what the court say.
No.
Yes.
No.
So are they live now? Are they live? So tell me waiting at the search.
I'm not saying it live, now you the shot. Do your assignment. You cannot do an interview and then do your research at the same time.
No, this not like research and do, but we just confirm things then. You just tell me waiting at the search for now. When I one of you piece where Salon people and now will know.
When you go through that particular website, there are so many things you will see concerning Sierra Leone. You do your own research. Me not the specific things on that. I know they do that. Do your own research. But me not going I'm not going to even be you aid on that. You go see so many things.
Okay. I just the search finance by my name, and then I will see everything I get. I just want to forget something. Let people there. Okay. Yes. Okay. An open letter to Ernest by KOROMA, former chairman and leader of the APC. Ernest by KOROMA, New Year 2022 prayer point. More revelation on Ernest by KOROMA's dictatorship tactics in the APC. Okay. The menace of not prosecuting Ernest by KOROMA. Take note. Please not take notes. I did last see if the same. Yes, the same. And let's just say again, former President Ernest by KOROMA is a cook. Okay, so now we get all of them things there where una can go and watch and read. You know, I think this one I get by Mahmoud Tim Cargo. I get interest on this one. Ernest by KOROMA is a cook. Yeah. Mahmoud, this program, now that kind of light program where you can just give you some idea of what everything that happen. I see you get audio now, yeah? Former President Anas Baikuma, you get audio, it's a cook. Now you do this audio?
Of course, now we.
Now we, and this one get for do with the cook thing we want to write about. Okay, hold on, let's play this audio quick for people then.
Welcome to Sierra Leone live news broadcast. By Mahmoud Tim Cargbo. Sierra Leone now faces a choice between the crook former president ERNEST by KOROMA and the rule of law. So now it's confirmed, as a matter of legal record, that ERNEST by KOROMA organized a scheme to violate national laws. He used his longtime authoritative actions to pay stooges of his government for silence. It's a matter of legal record, too, that KOROMA's stooges were huge-scale crooks. Despite taking an oath to serve the nation...
Hold on. Mahmoud, I like this thing he say, he pay people for, for actually silence other people, right? Mahmoud?
How?
The audio way they say, they talk about using institute them for silence or so, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Anas Baikuma, one of the people where he use now SYLVIA.
One of the people that we use.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, my question.
SYLVIA, I think SYLVIA was serving a government.
Okay, so in other words, serving a government, in other words, yes, SYLVIA was part of them.
She was.
Okay, good. And by the way, normally, if I not be get Mahmoud Naya, I not for be trust this audio. What it make? Because we see the robotic voice there, so a lot of people like use that for disguise. But now we confirm say na Mahmoud, Tim Cargbo, na in CSF puts this together, and Mahmoud Tim Cargbo there, so we know the light param and we know they say anything. We low listen again, waiting he say. Yeah, and just 3 minutes after that, we forget about this now. And now, when I know say, if I want to find out about Mahmoud and everything don't write for Anas Baikuma, it's just too simple. Just type Anas Baikuma inside the page when I say you live, and then you will get most of the things. Let's just listen this one quickly.
In a number of tangible ways, they volunteered behind the scene to work for KOROMA's interest at the expense of the state, and KOROMA accepted. These two cases complete the beginnings of the story.
Okay. interesting say, Anas Baikuma, use the state, couple for get people and when they work for and for silence other people. And in the beginning, at some point, what they talk about, the reason why I talk about SYLVIA, because now the biggest one right now inside all of this, and the only one right now will be the work for Anas Baikuma when they come out now for press prosecution against Anas Baikuma or say he gets evidence. So that is why. So now we don't begin to say Anas Baikuma use SYLVIA and state resources for actually, damage the state again. So SYLVIA also now be part of the problem, and Mahmoud Tim Cargbo where they are when a SYLVIA became self-aware of that one day.
That will be a figment of your own imagination.
No, based on what you say, just on how does it talk?
Allow me make an answer.
Yes, sir.
In life, you need to use the word for you need to use a specific set now make let people understand. Okay. No matter how people and plenty some side, you get certain people that way be say they can stand up for principle. It doesn't matter how rotten the situation was. You get people that way who say they can stand up for principle, damn the consequences. So that's why I want to bring first to you notice. Okay. Criticize the government of Anas by KOROMA by then, not necessarily means say each and every individual that served in the government of Anas by KOROMA was a crook. But because the environment was paved or was made for rogues to survive, then you go generally say this government, is dominated by crooks. But you cannot say the entire government are rogues. People that serve the government, we are rogues. You cannot say that. You get exemption. And the exemption there is the law. So now that's how it's got to make for very clearly. On several instances, you sense the disagreement between SYLVIA and most of the people where you feel say these are die-hearted supporters of Anas Baikuma equal. You see the differences, and they keep on challenging each other. Even when she served as Minister of Social Welfare, you see the differences. You know exactly what he make. She was fired. So all those things, do a proper research. If we are to talk about Sylvia today, then do a more detailed research. Then we go able to talk about her. But I can tell you, herself and few others stood alone for make sure say they do things upright. That was why you get to understand why Sylvia able just go through the COI clean without having a lawyer. It was because of in your own believing, say, if I'm to serve, I have to do that genuinely. Yes, I'm not a man. There must be faults here, one or two. But not a mistake what you will do by the heart, where you see you plan, and then you execute. Then you gonna say it's a mistake. So this is the difference. Now these are one first listeners, and you where they host the program also to understand. Say it doesn't matter how rotten was a system, but you get people them where it be say they be believe say they for serve, and not so we for serve them. So this is a difference. And if we look at those people, I think Sylvia is one. Say what she may, but people go tell you say she's not corrupt. That is the point. And from that angle, I think most of we, except if somebody don't big and you get him less in out.
So the question now I go ask you, just don't say Sylvia not corrupt. So the question I go ask, within a corruption?
Within a corruption? Corruption is like
relative term, like very big, it makes something, a big.
Yeah.
Because, for example, if me, Mahmoud, me and you work, you know, say, I take this phone, for example, not to my phone, I put them, and then instead of you come out at that particular point, say, wait, I made a pay for late, talk about them publicly, you know, do I cover up for me, and then only way, me, you know, part company, you want to talk about them, that is not corruption. In as much as, I mean, so?
I agree. You say, if you know, say you take the phone.
Yeah.
But how about if I don't know? I only can know say
you know why I say
phone.
if? You know why I say if, Mahmoud? Because the word when you say Sylvia have been you know, say, you know, for example, you write and point out some things then, but in the camp for defend, in the camp for put things then for second like but if you don't stand for an like thick and thin. So now I just a simple question that I ask you. Sorry about that, but I just ask you that.
Yeah. So now continue now.
Yes, please.
The fact is, it depends the time where you know say you take the person take the phone. Yeah. If now the time where I will serve you actively in the government, now the time the phone me know say you take up, and this phone you know don't take up, then I remain silent about it. Then myself don't aid and abet corruption. Myself corrupt. But if now only after where I don't left you, or that because you throw people or you send people at me, when they do some things against me or interest, and then I decide to do some research and kind of uncover, say, these were the things where you really do, then I wasn't aiding and abetting corruption.
So,
but I can't know this.
Simply, the thing the way you begin tell me in the beginning, and then now you say, no, you're not correct again. So the waiting I basically try for say. In the beginning, you tell me, say, for example, you write things them, they try to point out things them about Ernest by Kuma and about in government, and you get Sylvia, where they within Ernest by Kuma, where they defend Ernest by Kuma, where they stand by Ernest by Kuma, who come for counter waiting you they say. So now, we ask now, and Sylvia, we don't do all of them things there. If you don't do all of them things there, so where people like Una, we don't, they honestly they point out, then they counter them things and they mean say if you know the aid and abet. So if now they come out and say no this, then I don't know what we try for each other to now. Maybe our business don't get lost in the at the middle.
How about if during the time when we have been bringing down some of these things, challenging Ernest by KOROMA, Sylvia was not in a privileged position to know exactly my evidence. Because mark you, since in be there with her,
so Sylvia is this kind of big person with brain. He get brain, he get sense, you know when person they write something and outside this person they go. Whether Sylvia know you evidence, whether Sylvia don't know you evidence, if they come out for say, boy, what you be the say them thing and they are you know small boy, all of them today. It play around you, it play around the people of Salon for let we not even know say you get evidence. And then according to you, Because Sylvia na be mama, you dey say, okay, let me say stop, you dey back off.
Always, that's that thing where
So
even
why
now,
you for back off if you get evidence then, you know, for convince Sylvia by then, when you feel say Sylvia not be sometimes not be no, why if you be get all of the evidence then you not dey continue, but because you feel say Sylvia na your mama, you dey back off. Another conflict of interest.
yeah. Sorry.
You not get me?
Sorry about it. Somebody they called, so you just put it on. The issue is, I think tradition stopped me from making me go into an argument publicly. That you know we expect. You know that. So I won't do.
So this one we talk about. Mahmoud, did you get me?
We engage in that.
Did you get me? Hello.
Yes, I get you now.
So now, Mahmoud, this we talk about national interest and personal interest. Your relationship with Sylvia as against what you know, way for help save we the people of Salone, but because of the relationship between you and Sylvia, you dey back off, and that is another conflict of interest. I call that again.
Not backing off. I've only listened. I tell you, send me message already. Go to the Sierra Leone people.
Okay.
See what I be. Go back and play the audio. You go know. My message.
All right, Mahmoud is line. Then the call out.
Yeah, but the message already don't go. People were interested, including the one the way they in governance, will continue for do what they for do now. What's important, that not stop me from delivering my message. And the message don't go.
All right.
So any distraction will come now, I don't argue. I just deliver. It's like you do an article now against this current government, you get people away, then they for serve them, and when you publish them, you get people away go come and then attack you back. But I'm not going to put on an argument on that on those things. What I know is I don't send me message and people understand the context of the message. That's what I've been doing always.
All right. Okay, Mahmoud, and we actually don't. I'm happy that you did for and it's good that you throw some light for really we understand and see who that this person be, Sylvia, who that honest by human be. And thank you very much because I don't able for preview to some of the things then we Salone live to write about honest by KOROMA, and I will continue for read them. You know, at least it will help me a bit again for let I know about honest by KOROMA because I always know and tell Salone people and say, if anybody take with couple, we eat them. If we pay for them, we not for look what that it like. Yeah. So I'll carry you the things then, you know, and see what everything I can get out of that. Interestingly, the audio summarize the write up. I'm pretty sure because I watch your first 1-2 paragraph now exactly everything I hear. So it summarize and that is a very good one for some of women able for it. Some people able to do. I make it fine for them that they do this. Yeah, so thank you very much. So, and for wrap the program, yeah, we don't talk in out. What thing you want to say, we maybe we not discuss, or where you want to clarify, we maybe may misunderstand you, or what thing will be your final submission in this program.
The final submission is okay. Let me just start first for talk. Say, I cannot see you misunderstand me, but I'll just put them straight. Say, when I say if I do something or I do an article, we as sense anything we not in the interest of the state, mommy go come, mommy Sylvia go come and then write something, that will not stop me from doing what I do. Okay. And I tell you about that the kind of person when they ever dictate for you what thing you do. But he go come and then you go look at and say, now you remember this camp. We get his sense. So when they watch out, then until the message don't go. And no one is expecting me from that stuff to be rude publicly with you and you to the beginning argued. So you left her. But you message don't go, it don't stop you. The next time back I get another one back, I come up with her. So it continue like that. So that's the situation. So I don't say you misunderstand me, but let me just be very clear on that. Okay. And then the other thing, watching the program stand for, lobby continue for Christ for that. Sierra Leone is in a very delicate situation. A country where you see the leaders they try to serve the people. It's a very, very dangerous country. Because me not even the country. It's a contraption. Because it not qualify for being a country. And that is what we keep on experiencing in Sierra
Wait,
Leone.
I enjoy something. Salon not qualified to be a country, you mean?
It not qualify for being a country.
Why?
It's a contraption. A country, now where you get system and processes where they work properly, as stated by the law. A contraption is now also business. Fight for being a politician, you're in a social position of trust, and then you earn money, put on your pocket for your family.
I agree with you so much on this area. That is why you see a lot of people in the world going into politics right now because they want to go benefit themselves.
Sure. And because they know say minus politics, they are nothing.
Yes, exactly.
So this is the situation.
That's why we get bad politicians them inside this country.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you combine all those things, you know we are in a very, very dangerous situation. And some of the things the way we talk about the 11 years war, if you look at the things the way they happen now, it rings a bell. If we know exactly say the country they're in a delicate situation. You have a lot of youth outside there, vulnerable, unemployed, and most of them are engaged in narcotics. Then you get a lot of people who will tell you, say, we are capacitating this youth. We are building the human capital. Building the human capital, and then they end up with narcotics. And then you compare the advantages of this building. So all these things, we have people continue to get conmen in social positions of trust. Where we they look and say they are there to serve us, but not con the people there. So all these things put together, we are not safe. That is why if we get podiums like this, we state the truth. We therefore say things that in the interest of the country. Not therefore serve Mr. Green or Mr. Red. No, that is not the situation. Let me continue for stand up for what is right, irrespective of the humiliation, the harassment, and the intimidation. But let us continue to say things that are in the interest of the country. Yes, we don't say that human being there. We don't say there must be mistakes. Not all things what they put in the law and therefore go by. But that deliberate mistake when they line your own pocket at the expense of the nation is not a mistake. People must be prosecuted. But we don't see that. Look at what's in the happen in Parliament right now. You don't know exactly say it's just the same.
I want for big because of time. I get interest for the we can talk, especially on this parliamentary you talk about. So especially on the audit report, especially on some very much important issues then. Because I know in as much as that today I follow you on this salon live, but I don't follow you piece them. I don't see every angle of how you can write your things. Then I can see the things. Then like always, you just need for open mind and listen to everybody. Open mind and read everybody's stuff and take what you want for take and make some powerful stuff out of them again at the end of the day. So that's what I advise people for do. It no matter listen to APC, listen to SLVP, listen to possibly the middle or whatever. Just listen to people, and then when you listen, you broaden yourself, able to get a better chance in terms of what you want to get at the end of the day. So I don't listen you, I don't watch you, but I will get interest, but not to money again. For let me talk about several things in the net, but my producer will actually fix them for let we see whose day we will actually, because I really want to get your opinion since you don't begin to talk about the politicians they were interested to or the people they are interested to for going to politics, benefit themselves, and we see them right all over, now the country right now. And nobody no want we for we actually going to a serious one. Parliament, like you say, no one for talk about them things in there and all of them things in there. So I would really like for your honest view into all of the issues there, especially the one that we want to begin to talk about. So what I want to say it's my pleasure for actually deal with you for discuss issues then, and I'm happy because I learned a lot of things then today from the short discussion we get. Thank you very much, Mahmoud Tim Kagbo, and I look forward to get another discussion with you again.
Thank you very much.
And I want to say the colleagues, the casala for me look hot. Alright, thank you very much, Mahmoud, and get yourself a very good day, sir.
Yeah.
Alright, in name of Mahmoud Tim Carlo, we now the Zoom line, and by the way, let's just tell you again, Mahmoud Tim Carlo, and let's just go through my producer a note, quick one, and Global South Development magazine correspondent, we are based in the United Kingdom and Finland. Same way, so Mahmoud co-owner for Saturday Live online newspaper where we don't watch just now on the platform. So you can follow Mahmoud page for see several things them way they write. This is Mahmoud page. You can go and watch because I'm pretty sure most of them get interest for see waiting day inside day on politicians them on the country on ERNEST by KOROMA. Presently we are the biggest fish inside the net right now where on one for know some of the things them way Mahmoud just don't talk about. So okay. So my producer for this program na Elias Abba. Thank you very much, my brother. And until we meet again, you will watch. Thank you very much. Mahmoud, we will get like 800 people that really watch you for and get our take away message from you. Yeah, so thank you very much and I appreciate you. Thank you. Get yourself a good day and on all, we wish you all very well. We love you all so much. Goodbye.